Located on Tampa Bay along Florida's Gulf Coast, the city of Tampa hosted fleet professionals from around the globe for Nafa's 2017 INE. The week began with the International Fleet Academy, which caters to the needs of fleet professionals who manage assets both here in North America and abroad. The focus of this year's International Fleet Academy was culture and how it affects fleet management all over the globe. Emil Gaynor, Global Sales Manager for Jaguar Land Rover, shared some of his insights with the audience.
But my big frustration was what could be said in 2 minutes in the UK took 15 minutes to say in Italy or in Spain or in France. Huge frustration until I got to the realization that this is just a different way of doing business.
Later on, Oleg Tsitovich, Global Fleet Lead for Unilever, focused on some of the challenges associated with managing a fleet in Russia, Poland, and beyond, and he included experiences from Mexico as well.
Mexico requires that we discount the vehicles a certain percentage to make them available to the employees when we turn them in. And the reason that we do that is because of employee retention.
At the beginning of NAFA's annual business meeting, the audience was introduced to Brian Flansburgh, NAFA's new president, as well as NAFA's 2017 to 2018 board of directors. One of the highlights of the annual INE is the Canadian Legislative Update and Workshop. This year, Michael Hatch, Senior VP with Impact Public Affairs, updated the audience on some of the new laws and bills that are sure to affect fleet managers in the near future.
And basically, the essence of this bill is that it gives the Canadian federal government direct power over vehicle recalls, which doesn't exist right now. In the United States, the Secretary of Transport has the statutory authority to directly order a recall. Right now in Canada, and historically in Canada, the government has only really had the power to name and shame.
The annual Canadian workshop included a presentation by Vip Kaushal, Corporate Account Manager with Cal Tire. His presentation focused on advances in tire technologies.
There's a certain way the design is made in each of those lugs. So if you don't have that sort of design and it's running loose, and that tire is going to squirm and you're going to feel your vehicle move side to side if you're going at high speeds or you're trying to corner.
Peter Nagallo, Marketing Manager with ARI, tackled a subject that all Canadian fleet managers will have to wrap their minds around sooner or later due to the pending legalization of marijuana here in Canada.
This is marijuana paired with alcohol. So marijuana on its own is less problematic. Alcohol on its own is problematic. Alcohol and marijuana together are significantly problematic. So you'll see it's equivalent to a 1.4 blood alcohol level, which is almost double, I think, the federal limit of 0.08.
One of the other highlights from this year's INE was the annual FMC panel with the heads of Donlen, ARI, Wheels, MK Canada, LeasePlan, and Element voicing their views on a broad range of topics, including autonomous vehicles and how they will impact the fleet landscape in the years to come.
Maybe you've got an autonomous vending machine that goes down the street, or mobile advertising that drives around, or an autonomous office that works in different ways and you can bring your customers into it and display products, etc. So, I would encourage people to think about the growth opportunities opposed to, only cutting costs.
As always, the annual INE was jam-packed with education sessions, workshops, keynote presentations, and a bit of fun in the sun. Look for a full report in the June issue of Fleet Digest.